and welcome to the 12th episode of Retro Game Boys with me, Stuart, and
Kieran.
Firstly, massive apologies for the big delay between episodes. No excuse other than that horrible thing called real life has been getting in the way and just has meant that we just haven't been able to do any episodes. But that's all going to change now. Although I'm sure I said that last time, but anyway, hopefully that's going to change. So we're going to start looking at some new games. So welcome back those who followed us in the past and watched our previous episodes. If you've never seen us before, just a brief description of what we do. Basically, I've been a big gamer for quite a long time, and so have you, although not as long.
Yeah.
And the idea of these videos is that we play old games that I used to play when I was younger. So Kieran here, he's 11 years old. So what we kind of do is look at games that perhaps I was playing when I was 11 years old. And the idea is we get to see what someone who's Kieran's age in 2016, what they think of the games that I was playing back in 1986, 1987. So that's basically the idea of these videos. Today's video, we are going to look back at a game that I absolutely loved. It was one of the very first games that I got on my Commodore 64, called Buggy Boy. It was an arcade game that came out in the mid-80s. When it came out, in fact, I'm trying to remember if I'm sure, did I get it with the Commodore 64? I got my Commodore 64 for Christmas in 1987. I'm just wondering if I got it then. Basically, the first time I ever played it, other than I'd seen the arcade machine, but I never actually played the arcade machine. But the first time I played it, it was on a Commodore user tape, which I've still got to this day. Cool Spool Commodore user. There's the tape there, and it was on the. I did a bit of research, I looked into this earlier. Wow. It was the November 1987 issue of Commodore User. And it was a very, very short demo of the game. Absolutely fell in love with it. But at the time, I didn't have my Commodore 64, because I didn't get my Commodore 64 until a month later for Christmas. So I remember having this tape, because we used to get Commodore User because we had a Commodore Plus 4. But we had this tape and I couldn't play it. It was so annoying. I had this demo of a game that I really wanted, but I couldn't play it because I didn't have the computer. And then, come Christmas, I did get it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so what it is, I'll just get it from the stand, if I can find it. Buggy Boy, Buggy Boy, Buggy.
And I have no clue what it's about.
No, Kieran's never played this one before. Right, Buggy Boy. There it is. Buggy Boy by Elite. I actually really thought this was a very good conversion from an arcade machine to the humble Commodore 64. I mean, obviously graphically it's not going to be anything like the arcade, but saying that, I thought they did a very good version of it. They translated the entire game. I thought they couldn't do it any better. I mean, okay, the graphics could have been better, but that's about it. Basically, you drive a buggy. And there's various different obstacles you've got to miss and dodge, and you've got to collect flags and drive through gates. It's great. It's good. It's not a race. It's not a racing game because you don't race against other people. You don't race against other cars. You've just got an obstacle course that you have to go and drive around. You'll see in a minute. It's a really good game. In fact, let's fire it up now. I think it's probably the best thing to do. So. I'm not going to load the tape because we all know how long tapes take. Fortunately, I've got it on. Oh, what did I do with it? Oh, it's in there. I've got it on floppy disk. So let me just whack the disc in. Do that. Buggy Boy. I love this game. It still plays good today. I still like it today. I mean, graphically it's not very good, but I like it. Something like that.
That hurts your eyes.
Right, there we go. Buggy Boy, Taito Corporation, 1987. Programming by Dave Thomas. Couldn't see the rest of it. There's 5 courses. There's one called Off-Road, then you've got North, South, East and West. There you go, graphics by Rob Thomas. Well, it doesn't give you long to read that, does it? Yeah, so if I start off first, and then you can have a go afterwards, yeah? See what you think of it.
Yeah.
So just press the fire button to begin. Controls. Oh, I'll tell you the controls when we play.
Oh,
so there's your courses. The maps, although smart and yeah, look at that, that's good. They don't. The actual map of the game doesn't actually. It's not the same. I don't know what he did. It's just the graphics. Should we go with off-road? Let's start with off-road. There you go. A little bit. Quiet. Right. Okay. So here we go. Forward accelerates and down slows down. There's 2 gears. You've got low and high gear. So just press the fire button to change the gear. Okay. And all you've got to do is just go around and pick up the flags. Just seems quite simple.
Probably be a nice game to just, if you're worn out, it's probably a nice game to calm you down.
You know, some of the obstacles you've got are some of the obstacles you get in the game are things like the logs. If I was to run over a log, it would make my car jump in the air, which I will do in a minute. There you go. So, which comes in handy for dodging obstacles, but sometimes it can cause you to crash into obstacles. Occasionally you'll see these stones in the road as well. If I run the car onto a stone, it makes my car go on 2 wheels, which it doesn't make the car harder to control. It's just if I then go into a log, it causes my car to crash. There you go. You can see I'm on 2 wheels now. What else is there? Like the flag. Obviously, you notice I'm picking up the flags. In the top the top right-hand corner, you see there's different colour flags. If you get the flags in a certain order, you'll get a bonus. You can see that it's telling me the next flag is purple. So if I pick up a purple flag, let's just miss the football. Or did I pick yellow? Well, I want a blue flag now. There you go. So I've got a bonus. Ah, missed it again. Weird. Oh no, I did go through. I don't think it played the sound. That's all.
It sounds weird, like,
Oh!
do you just get a bonus for hitting the ball?
Yeah, yeah. It's hurting my hand.
What does it mean by leg for?
That's
like
laps.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not sure. I think you've got 5 laps. I think there's 5 laps. When you do the 5th lap, then it's you've reached the end. The other thing as well is obviously because you're not racing against anyone. The only thing that's against you in this game is the time. And if you look at the very top of the screen in the middle, there's a countdown. And obviously, if the time reaches 0, then it's game over.
Then you can collect time flags.
Yeah, I think they give you a couple of extra seconds for each lap.
5.
Is it 6? I think. There you go. Extend time plus 6. It's probably 2 seconds each then. Right, so what am I on? Leg 5. So I've got a feeling this is the last lap. I might be wrong then. It has been a while since I played this actually.
So what, you used to love this game?
Absolutely loved it. thought it was a really good game. I spent there was so many hours on it when I got it. It was like when I got it on my Commodore 64. It was just great having this arcade game that I could play at home. And, I mean, I watched many people play the arcade game, and I've got to say it's a really good version. It does play exactly the same as the arcade version.
I don't have these random footballs.
Is it the end? No, yes it is. Yeah, goal. There you go.
Your score 7. What's that? 82k, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88k.
Hey, got my name up right at the top. Oh, for. Don't know why. As soon as I switch the computer off, it will disappear anyway. Oh, I can't get it.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yep.
Do you want to go?
It's going to be coming.
Have a joystick. Oh, you're going to do off-road as well.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Oh. Right, press 5 button to go in low gear, that's it. Every time you crash, go back into low gear again, because it just means that you can accelerate faster.
Oh. Right. This round, I'm not even going to do the first lap. Ah!
So the difference is I know the tracks, you don't, you see. So.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god.
Oh!
I don't want to break it.
I'll tell you what, you do that. I'll be back in a second. You keep playing.
Okay, I will. Hey. What? Hey? What? What happened?
Game over. You ran out of time.
I don't.
Try that.
Oh god. Okay, calm down. Wait, no, low gear. High gear. Through. No. I'm really good.
You've never played it before. I think you're doing pretty good.
It's weird though, because you have to like push it forward and turn at the same time. Like what? I'll just turn that up. I don't know what. Low gear. High gear.
Press it again. Press it again. Have you got it? Hang on. You've turned the autofire on. That's why I go and do it now.
Oh. Oh, I got 30. Oh. I'm really good. It turns on its own.
Yeah, you don't actually control the car around the corners. It does it itself. All you're doing is dodging the
I'm really good.
dodging the obstacles on the road.
I didn't get my name. Yay.
Do you want to try a different track?
Yeah.
Just yeah. Go north.
Why is there more than one dot? Oh, wait, it's slowing. Oh, I forgot to put the hair. That's confusion. Come on. Oh, forgot.
Press 5 on.
What the hell? I was doing just fine then. Oh, for God's sake. I have 2 seconds. Oh, yay. I got like nowhere. I didn't even get the first shot.
Let's have another. Go on. I tell you, if let me play one. The
I didn't even
off-road.
get to first.
I always used to do off-road, so let me try. Let's try west. I'm not too sure about these tracks. My memory's not as good as it used to be, so. Oh God. Ow! How can I miss them? Seriously.
Oh, you got some first start. What do the dots actually stand for? Just checkpoints.
They're just checkpoints.
Oh.
Oh, no, missed it. Oh, put the ball up.
Yay. Right, shall I give my scores?
You want to? Yeah.
Right. So what do we do? Graphics. Graphics. Not the best. I'll go 5.
Okay.
Sound. The bidding is annoying. Yeah. Whilst overall,
Hang on, you haven't given us. Oh, you haven't given a score for the sound yet.
Sound. Oh, sound. 6.
Oh, you think the sound's better than the graphics? Then that's something, I suppose.
Yeah.
Ow.
Overall, probably 6.5.
Overall, 6.5. What do you like about the game? What don't you like about the game?
I don't like it. Yeah. When you're on a road and like the barrier is on the grass, you're really close to the edge of the edge of the concrete, and then you just die.
I think it's just the sprite collision.
Yeah.
It's not the best. It's not very accurate. So even though you think you're not going to touch it,
You will.
you do touch it.
I just died right in front of the
I just went
checkpoint.
straight into that, didn't I? I don't think I'm going to do this one. Whoa.
Nope.
Come on. 5, 4, 3,
I haven't got this.
2, 1. Ooh.
The last second.
I mean, for me, graphics. When the game came out, I was blown away by the graphics. I thought they were fantastic. So I'm going to be a bit more generous on the graphics, and I'm going to give the graphics 7 or 8. Ooh. Okay, back in the
7.5.
Nah, I don't like doing halves. I think back in the 80s I would have given it an 8. Maybe now I'll give it a 7. Sounds, I think I agree with you there. The sound does get really annoying. Constantly hearing diddling, diddling
Yeah.
all the time.
No, it's like that.
So I think sound, I'm going to give a 5 for sound, to be honest with you. It would have been nice to have a nice song in the, or have an option for some music, or even on the menu screen have some music. So what did I say? 5? Did I say 5?
Mm-hmm.
Oh look, I've got my name up again.
Yay!
Playability, I'm going to give it a 7. Overall, I'm going to give the game a 7. Because it's still a good game. Even though it's like 29, 30 years old. It's quite old.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still a good game. Do you want to have a go? Go and have another go. Try a different track.
Okay.
Do east.
Oh god.
Go east.
You had to make it a hard one for me.
What? It's not hard.
Oh, it looks hard.
Yeah, but like I said, don't go by the map, because when you drive around, it doesn't match the map.
It's like green one here.
See, say here, it says the next turning should be left.
Where?
Yeah, it should be left. Is it going to go left? I bet no, it goes right, you see. Even though the map says you should be going left. So don't worry about, don't look at the map.
I didn't.
Yeah, don't bash into the other car. He's going to crash in a minute. One good thing, whenever you see another car, you always know there's an obstacle coming up, like a bridge or a tunnel, because they always crash. Press the button. Press the button. You're in no gear. If that's a real car, you blow the engine.
Yeah. Oh. Time! Yeah, 2 seconds.
You only get the time though when you you can go up that on that left hand side. It's a banked right. You can go on it. So
Oh,
yeah, you can actually and then you fall.
Oh. That was really good, wasn't it? Oh, for God's sake. I give up.
You don't need to give up. It's game over. You ran out of time.
Yeah.
You have another go.
Yeah. Crash. Wait.
Change gear.
I'll blow the engine up there.
You won't.
What? What happened, Jay?
Change gear.
Come on, time, I'll allow. The engine just sounds so bad.
Press the button.
Wait, how did I not hit that? How long have I got?
7, 6,
I haven't done this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Game over.
I didn't even beat my score. That's how bad I am.
So what have we done? We've done north, haven't we? We've done
Yeah.
east. So let's go with south, and then we'll end it there. Go on.
Next time you should be right. But it probably won't.
Okay, well, alright, so but the next, yeah, okay.
Yeah, first.
Alright, well that's...
Oh, no. It doesn't follow the
Yeah,
map.
see, it doesn't follow the map. You can't go by the map.
Whee!
Oh. Oh, I'm straight into the barriers.
Dude, did the same thing as me.
To be honest with you, when I used to play this,
Yeah.
I wasn't very good at the other tracks. It was only the off-road one I used to
Right.
play the most, probably because I knew I could finish it.
It plus is 4 seconds.
Yeah, well, I only picked up two. I only went through 2 time gates.
Oh.
It's 2 seconds per.
Oh.
2 seconds per gate.
They look like bricks.
They are brick. They're brick walls.
Oh.
It's like, why would you build a brick wall in the middle of the road?
Yeah. Why would you put a rock in the middle of the road? Why put fences in the middle of the road? Why would you put flats in the middle of the road?
These are all questions we will never find the answers to.
Yeah.
Go!
Why is there a football on the road?
Probably because some kid kicked it in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, no.
That didn't add any time.
It doesn't. You only get time at the end. So when I reach the next checkpoint, if I reach the next checkpoint, I'll add an extra 4 seconds. So look, there you go. You don't get the time straight away. You only get them when you cross the checkpoint. See, an obstacle's coming because that car was there. Buggy, whatever. Buggy. Oh, missed it. Whoa. Oh, there's no way I was going to get that football.
It's like when the car drives in the water, like the splash follows
in.
So I don't think you got this. Not 8.
I don't think I've got this one.
6,
I've definitely not got
5,
this
4, 3, 2, 1.
one. I get my name up on the board though.
Yay.
Probably.
Again. Yeah. Sad face. And again.
So, I mean, what do you reckon though? I mean, do you like it?
Yeah.
Is it alright?
Yeah.
Not one of your best though?
No.
No. Fair enough. Well, that's Buggy Boy.
Yeah.
There you go. One of my childhood favourite games. Shove in there.
Yeah.
Alright, I better start thinking about what other games to play. Anyway, time for some shameless plugs for some things that I've been buying. What? You notice that I'm wearing my Uncle Art t-shirt, Uncle Art Music. That is why. Well, that is why. That is because I backed this on Kickstarter quite some time ago, and it's actually been released. Dave Lowe, who you might not know, well, you may know, he did a lot of music for games for old Commodore 64, Amiga. One of the best songs that he did, in my opinion, was Frontier. Anyway, he did an album. There we go. Let me just zoom in there. It's a Temple Shift, and it's got some remake songs, some remixes. Sorry, remixes. I'm getting all my words mixed up. And they're fantastic. He's done a really good job. But probably for me, the highlight on this album is the Frontier song, which is Elite 2. He's done a proper orchestral version of the theme tune to Frontier, and it is absolutely immense. It is fantastic. I'd love to play it on the video, but I won't for copyright reasons. But I would suggest, I highly recommend it. I'd suggest if you like video music, computer game music, get it, because it is absolutely amazing. He's a fantastic musician. He's done some brilliant songs in the past, and this album is fantastic. Yeah. And the other thing, something else that I bought as well. I mean, I pre-ordered this ages ago, and I completely forgot all about it. And then it came through the post the other day. Yeah. In case you didn't know, Tomb Raider turned 20 years old a couple of days ago. Now, it makes me feel old saying that Tomb Raider is retro, because I remember when Tomb Raider came out. I remember buying Tomb Raider the day that it was released, and I said goodbye to my social life and literally played Tomb Raider non-stop until I finished it, pretty much. Anyway, to cut a long story short, we'll have to do Tomb Raider actually, because you haven't played the original Tomb Raider, have you? So you played the new one, but you haven't played the original Tomb Raider, so we'll have to play that. Anyway, I got this book here, 20 Years of Tomb Raider, Digging Up the Past and Defining the Future. I haven't read it all yet because it literally only came the other day, but what I have read of it so far, it's really good. It's a great history of Tomb Raider. As I say, I feel really old talking about Tomb Raider in a retro video, but it's true. I mean, like I said, Tomb Raider came out 20 years ago, so yes, it is retro. Anyway, so again, highly recommend this. I got this from Amazon. This was $16.99. It's brilliant. I mean, how many pages?
It's quite like 500.
No, it's 360 pages. So it's quite a you know, it's a big book.
What is it, from old to new?
Well, no, it's just the history of Tomb Raider from the original Tomb Raider right up to Rise of the Tomb Raider, which is the new one that's come out. But you've also got a lot of stuff about all of the collectibles and fan art and the cosplay and literally everything to do with Tomb Raider and Lara Croft is in this book. So yeah, there you go. Enough of me plugging stuff. I just think this stuff is really good. It's brilliant that people are releasing this stuff because it keeps people like me entertained. So anyway, there you go. So that is the 12th episode of Retro Game Boys. We will be back, I promise. I know I said this last time. I promise we will be back with another episode very soon. We're going to go and have a little think about what game to do next. So anyway, as before, please follow us on our social media sites, which are along the bottom of the screen now. What else have I got to say, Kieran? Is there anything else I need to say before we end the video?
You've got to say bye.
You've got to say bye. No. Okay, well, fair enough. Anyway, that's the end of the episode. See you again in the next episode very soon, I promise.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
See ya.